Hey folks, so what you're about to see is a video I shot in I think September of 22, and I thought I had lost the footage, but we've gotten a new computer since then and I finally found it. And I also want to preface it with this following haul video is the perfect example of what I was talking about in my previous one, how sometimes my brain injury causes me to lose my way, so to speak. So that happens a couple of times in this coming up video. So, just bear with me. I'm trying to get better. All right. Thanks, guys. Hello, and welcome back to Moon Hill Vintage. So back in July, my husband and I traveled across the country to go out to Phoenix to visit our family out there. We have both of our sons are out there, and one of them had a child last year, a little boy, and we wanted to go out there to be with them for his first birthday. So on our way out there, we spent a weekend in Santa Fe, New Mexico, which I have always wanted to go there and check it out. And I did a little bit of thrifting there, not very much. They had a couple of stores I really enjoyed. And I did pop into a Goodwill just to see what it was like out there. And it's the same out there as it is back home in the South. Way overpriced, barely any good stock at all. In fact, I only bought one item, and I'll get to that in a second. So in Santa Fe, the first thrift store I went to was actually a horse shelter resell store. So they rescue horses out there, and they have, I think, about 70 horses they have out on a ranch that they have rescued. And it's a very sad situation. And, I love to shop at places like that where I know my money is going to help the community or animals or, things like that where I know it's being used for a good purpose. So let me show you a couple of things I bought at the horse shelter store. One thing has already sold, so I don't have even a picture of it, and it was a metal dress form, which I got for $25 and just flipped it for $40. So let's get started. Okay, first thing I bought, this is super heavy. It's solid cast iron and then a brass lid. Take up this off, and this was inside, and there was ash down in the bottom, so I had to look it up because I like to collect cauldrons, and I really wasn't sure what this was because it was so different, especially with this on the inside. And apparently at one time they would use this to start fires, and they would put whale oil on the inside of here and use it to start fires with. And let me show you the detail of this. It's really unique. I really liked it. And like I said, it weighs a good 15 pounds or more. I might put this in my booth. I don't know. I might keep it for my own collection though too. I paid $65 for this. And I looked it up while I was there, and they sometimes go for around 100 on eBay, but I didn't necessarily get it to make money off of it. But I may sell it, I don't know. Okay, all right, the one thing I bought at the Goodwill was this. That's the only thing close to even something I wanted in there. It was mostly just junk that shouldn't even be sold at a flea market, let alone an actual brick and mortar store. I'm just so disappointed with thrift stores here lately, and I paid $2.99 for this one. But I have a collection of these type of things, so that's what it'll go for. That was all I bought at Okay, so you know, that, like I said, the prices weren't for flipping. It was great if you were there looking for things for your collections. But I really didn't find but one or two things, and we went to probably 6 or 7 different thrift stores. There was one place where they had good reviews on Google, so we went there and it was all junk. It was just junk. And then I went to a place called The Cat. They have 2 locations, The Cat and The Cat South. I went to The Cat and oh my, they definitely priced their things according to eBay. In fact, some of them were ridiculously priced. I bought nothing in there. It was so expensive. I couldn't believe, even for my own collections, you know, I collect like a dozen different things, and I wouldn't pay those prices. I just refused to. So it was just like an in and out, and I was totally disappointed. They do have another thrift store they call Kitchenality. It's part of the Kitchen Angels. Maybe you call it a ministry, maybe a mission, but they provide food and meals for people who are homebound, things like that. So that's another place I was glad to spend my money there because I knew it was going to a good cause. I only found 3 things that I wanted there because I had to keep in mind that we were on the road traveling. Yes, we drove out there and drove back. That was the 3rd time that we had driven out there. And so I had to be careful. I didn't want to get things that would easily break. But if you are in that area, in the Santa Fe area, and you love things like Waterford crystal, you know, fine dining items, fine items for your kitchen and dining that are upscale, they had terrific prices on that. If I wasn't scared for the fear of breaking things, I would have gotten some of that Waterford crystal. It was beautiful and the prices were fantastic. So I just found a couple of things for my Tupperware collection. So let me show you those. This one was $12. I know I keep buying Tupperware things and I hardly ever use it, to be honest. I just don't cook like I used to. It's just my husband and I anymore. So I don't, you know, even though we have a big family, I don't cook like I used to and have lots of leftovers like I used to and things like that. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe in the spring or summer, I'm going to take my Tupperware collection and put it in my booth and just try to get rid of it. I've got so much. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this bigger one was $12, and then I found the smaller one for $6. And these are just keepers, like vegetable keepers, like celery and things like that. Okay, and then inside here, I did find something I loved. I have to add to my Asian collection. This is a turtle chopsticks box. It was $35, hand carved. Absolutely gorgeous. And you flip up the top, and here are hand carved chopsticks inside. And so, yes, this is definitely going with my Asian collection. But, I mean, we will use these. I mean, you know, in case I have never said anything, I am half Asian. And, of course, my family will use these. But I just thought it was just unusual and just beautiful. Love the turtles on there. I am guessing, I guess I could hang it on the wall, but I feel like with the feet on it, it's more of tabletop. I'm guessing this was made in the Philippines or Indonesia or somewhere like that. Okay. Okay, so downtown Santa Fe is absolutely gorgeous. I'm pretty sure it's like the oldest town in the West. Oh, it is just beautiful. You feel like you are on the set of an old Western movie when you are downtown. It's just so fascinating, so beautiful, so full of culture. We really, really enjoyed exploring downtown. The shops down there are high end. However, there is a place called the Governor's Palace, which for decades now, the local Native Americans, this Navajo tribe, a lot of them will set up along the what they call the Governor's Palace. It's kind of like, it's a building, but then along the sidewalk in front of it, they set up and sell their handmade wares there. So of course we went there, and I will try to find a little clip of a video I took showing that. So I just got a couple of things there. This is a hand-beaded hair stick. I wear lots of hair sticks. I usually have my hair up in a bun when I'm home or during the hot weather. And speaking of weather, Santa Fe is in a higher elevation than Phoenix, where we were headed next. And so it wasn't all that hot. I was fine. Maybe it was like between 85 and 90 degrees. The humidity wasn't bad. And we had a really good weekend and I really enjoyed it. So the weather was great. So then I found these hand-beaded earrings. And they are just absolutely gorgeous. I have yet to wear them out in public because I'm just like, you gotta wear them right, correct, Oh, they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. They're just beautiful. These were $250 for the pair. The hair stick was $20. And so that was pretty much all that I got in Santa Fe. Alrighty, so on to Phoenix. Actually, I didn't do any thrifting in Phoenix. It was actually in Sun City, which is Phoenix adjacent, sort of a suburb of there, where you have to be at least 50 years old, 50 or 55 years old to even live there. So yes, it is, a senior citizen community, and I shopped there maybe last year and the year before. I'm not positive, but anyway, I found great bargains there. Since it is older people, they have older things, and it isn't just all TJ Maxx stuff, that you find at the thrift stores there. So I did find a bit. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, starting with another one of the little Mexican handmade. They're like folk art. It's folk art. Little villagers. I have maybe 5 or 6 other of the females doing different things. And I loved this one because she had chilies and sunflower seeds, which was awesome. She'll go with my collection. And I found another doll, because I do love the handmade dolls, especially the ethnic ones. She's just beautiful. She's going to fit right into I call them my coven, my collection of these dolls. And she's got a little baby on her back. I love it. How cute. I didn't see the price on the other one. I think it was probably about $5. This one was $10, $9.97. Okay, so in Sun City, there is more than a dozen, I would say, thrift stores in very close proximity to each other. So I had my daughter-in-law drive us around. It was just her and I. And so since she knew where everything was. So we just hit several stores at once. And I honestly don't remember what I bought where, but it was all in the same vicinity. And I was at least in a little bit of a hurry because it was so stinking hot. It was 118 degrees every day. Before we cut our trip short, we were going to stay and travel from Phoenix to up into Utah to Salt Lake City, and then over to Denver, Colorado, and then head home. But I got so sick and suffered from heat exhaustion that we had to just cut the trip and just head on home. It was kind of horrible, except for seeing our family. That part of the trip was I'll never do it again. I will never head to the Southwest in the summertime again. It really was, it kind of fooled me. You know, being from the South, I thought, oh, I can take the heat. No, it's totally different there. Even though people say, oh, it's a dry heat, it will suck the electrolytes out of your body. You cannot stay hydrated enough. It is horrible. It is like you can't even step outside and enjoy anything. I don't know how people live out there in the summertime. You have to stay inside all the time. That's how horrific it is. And I don't find that appealing. So anyway, on with the thrift haul. Okay, I got this beautiful box, velvety box for $2.50. I don't know what was in it. I didn't care. I just thought the box was cool and clean and knew I was going to revamp it in some way or another. All right, we've got a rolling pin, which I'm going to clean this up, and I am probably going to paint it. Maybe put IOD transfer on there or something and sell this in my booth. $2.50 for that. I found this adorable little hat for $3 that I am going to give to my grandson. It's just so precious. Here's a little wall hanging, hand carved, solid wood, $8 for this. This is actually a calendar. Let me read the back here. In the old calendar of the Ami or Ami tribe, AMI, the first day of a month always falls on the day of a full moon. So there are months of 30 days each and also of only 29. That's what it reads on the back. And this was made or carved in Taiwan. So I thought that was fascinating. Love it. Okay, a lot of this is still wrapped up. Now, this was back in July when we got back, and I was probably, it took me another 2, maybe 3 weeks to recover from that trip. And so I've just been putting off going through this stuff, cleaning it up and getting it ready for sale, or even to make this video. So I can't even remember what all I bought. So it's going to be like Christmas. It's just opening it up together. Okay, this is a Fitz and Floyd 1987 picture. $5. I thought it was just beautiful. It does have a couple of boo-boos, just little slight ones. I don't care. It's just, it was just beautiful. And I hadn't seen one like this. Especially love the decoration on there. Okay, down inside, apparently I stuck something down in there. Oh, it's a couple of matchbooks. McClaney's Jockey Club. I don't think I bought these. I think they were just in there. Okay, this says some kind of credit union, but it looks like a check on the front. And I do have a big box of matchbooks that I've been buying, and I really need to go through those and get them listed. Okay, let's see. These are for my own personal salt and pepper collection, which, yes, one day or another I will show my entire collection. But like I've said before, it'd probably be a long video. You would really have to be into salt and pepper shakers to sit through it, because I think I have over 300 pairs. So these are Joseph Originals pink polka dot pig shakers, paid $12. Absolutely adorable. Got the original sticker on there. And, you know, some people say things about whether or not the stoppers are there, whether they've been replaced, or whether they're original, whether they're cork, whether they're plastic. I don't care. I'm never going to use these. They are just to sit pretty on my shelves. along with my other collection, so I don't make a big deal about whether they even have stoppers or not. All right. Okay, before we continue, I just want to say thank you for sticking with me through these videos. Like, I feel like I am still really, really new to this. I don't halfway know what I'm doing. I'm just playing it by ear. I just want to have fun doing this. So I'm sorry. Sometimes I stumble over my words, forget what I'm doing, forget what I'm saying. Ugh, I hope to get better as they go along. Okay, the next unwrapping will be, oh, yes. Actually got 2 of these to go in with my brown drip Hull / McCoy collection. These are fantastic to make French onion soup in. Just love it. And yes, there were 2 of these. $2 each. So yeah, I got a pretty good deal on those. Thought that was a great buy. Okay, next is sandstone candle holders. Love these. Love the texture. Love the look. The colors are just, oh, they're just beautiful. Let's see, how much was this one? $2 and $1.50 for the single. Love that striping on there. Just things that are natural like this, I just adore it. So that was a great deal on those. All right, let's see what's in our next box. And first bag here, I have a rabbit basket. That is just really pretty. Apparently the price tag has fallen off. I cannot remember how much I paid, but this is definitely going in my booth next spring. Decorate for Easter and such. And here's a wooden egg cup. This was $1. And it's in a little bit rough condition, but it'll definitely go with my Asian collection. Goodness, I almost dropped some of these. Okay, this is for my salt and pepper collection. These, I believe they call them knotters. And they sit in there and nod. This was, says $15, but I don't believe I paid that much for these. Pretty sure these were discounted, but either way, I mean, I would have paid that much for them. They're made in Japan. Because you know how it is when you're collecting things, you'll pay a little bit more to add to your collection. Read Souvenir of Long Beach, California. There's the back. But just adorable. Okay. I'm really surprised how they just take such care in wrapping and taping things, because, you know, here at home, most of the thrift stores I go into is haphazard. A couple more little egg cups made in Japan, and these were $1 each. So cute, just adorable. I'll probably be listing these soon online. And yes, I do sell on both eBay and Etsy. I've got a couple of hand-carved wooden spoons. This one was $10. Look at that long handle. Love things that are hand-carved. And I don't know what it is about wooden things. I just love it. This one was $5. These I will use, yeah. I have just a bunch of them. I don't know what it is about it. I love using wooden utensils when I do cook on occasion. Oh, okay, I've got several steamer baskets. I don't have one this size, so that's why I picked this up. And it was, oh, okay, this reads Goodwill, $3.99. So apparently I did find a second item at that Goodwill in Santa Fe. I couldn't remember. So yeah, that's for my own household. At least I did find two things. This is adorable. This was $6. This was made in Japan as well. Little planter. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. Straddling a boot. How cute is that? I love it. I'm so tempted to keep things like this for myself, but I have enough. That was the first thing I put in my booth. Oh, I haven't even really, I don't think I had rented that booth last time I made a video. But yes, I have since rented a booth at a local antique store, just 10 minutes away from my house. Very convenient. It's a 10 by 14 and I paid $205 a month on rent. Started in the beginning of September. And you know, the September and October, yes, I have cleared rent and made maybe $150 each month. So, you know, just getting started. I don't expect to get rich on it or anything. It's mostly for fun and to you know, justify my thrifting, I guess. I mean, I tell people that's the whole reason I even started selling online, was because I use that money to finance my collections. Plus, my husband said I was becoming a hoarder and I had to start getting rid of things. And I agreed because, you know, I can overtake things. Oh goodness, all this stuff is wrapped tightly. I hope I can find the other one. Let's just pause this. Okay. All right, so for $10.50, another set of salt and pepper shakers. These are wooden ducks. And, you know, at one time or another, you could do this and they would make a noise, but they don't. Yes, this was $10.50. I'm not sure if I said that, but these are just adorable. Love, love, love. Okay. And another set of S&P Pa and Ma. And then they came with a little saucer. These were by Victoria Ceramics, made in Japan. Just absolutely adorable. A little bit crazy, but who cares? So just adorable. Let's see, did the price fall off? I think it did, but I'm pretty sure I paid about $10 for the set. Okay. I found a couple of vintage handkerchiefs. Just beautiful. Yes, it's another thing I collect. Look at that. Oh, I love that. Love, love, love. Alrighty. And another piece of Tupperware. Okay. Oh, $3 for this one. You know, just a little canister. Okay. Here I have a candle holder. This is ceramic. I don't see any markings. I paid $3 for this, but I just thought it was adorable. This is just going to be great for springtime. Look how pretty. The colors are really, really nice. And I love that it holds 6 candles like that. Just so cute. Okay. Another to add to my Asian collection. This was $10. I am calling it a Kokeshi doll. I'm really not sure if it is or not. Yes, made in Japan, 1981. Look at that. That is just so beautiful. So beautiful. And it's wood. Okay. I guess this is the last thing, and it's a picnic basket. What's the marking? I really can't read it. Woven Wood by Jerry, Jerywil. And then it looks like the rest is worn off. I'm not sure if that's the full name or not. Pretty decent condition, but my goodness, especially in the springtime, these things sell great. And I've got probably about 4 of them that I need to sell. And I don't see the price tag on it. I have no idea how much I paid for this. Okay, well, that's it for the thrift haul. As always, good health, well-being, and financial freedom from Moon Hill Vintage.